Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, what now?
Yes, what now?
Alright, I go. Alright, this shit has gotten really serious
Hello,
now.
everybody, and welcome back. Oh, God, we can hear the
Whoops.
stream. So,
you know
Rob, stop it!
Tempted us with music.
All right, Rob. All right, what are you guys doing now?
I said, alright. Things have got pretty serious here. Neal's using Hans Gruber's actual name. He doesn't even care about copyright infringement at this point. It's time to take the fight to him.
Sounds good.
Sounds really good. So, any
Now, Peterson, I think you need to tell us everything you know about this guy, Hans.
Well,
Clearly, you two go back. What is he into? What's he up to?
we don't go back. I met him once on a job. He claims to be a terrorist, but really he's just a petty thief. He says he's Hans Gruber, yeah. He says he's German. He speaks German. He's actually Swedish. His parents moved to Germany. Yeah, what he is, his data says he's a terrorist, but he is actually probably just a thief. Anytime he does something that seems like terrorism, he gets away with a bunch of cash at the end. And that's probably his goal here, to get a bunch of cash. Those people he mentioned, there's no connection between him and them.
You're right.
It did
He's
send
probably going
something
after
to
the
you in
balls.
chat there, Neal.
I got you. Perfect. All right. So what are you guys going to do about
Like
this?
petty thievery to me.
But, you guys, what does the Nakatomi building have? What could interest a thief? And I look at, isn't that right, Mr. Businessman? What does this building have, right?
Got a pretty crazy vault stuffed with cash in the basement.
Cash and bearer bonds.
Yeah.
Yes. I tracked Hans Gruber to this place. No, sadly enough, I couldn't arrive earlier.
Cash and bear bonds. You think that's what this is about?
Yes.
You think rigging an entire top floor with C4 is just about cash and bearer bonds?
As I said, Hans Gruber
Think
does
it,
not...
man.
It's a big
What is the
vault.
most valuable thing in the 80s?
Cocaine?
Even more valuable than cocaine.
Cool outfits.
You think
Tracksuits.
you're running everything with all your deals up there, Gronk.
Mixtapes.
But as a janitor, I see the stuff that you don't. You know what he's really got hidden up near the roof?
Bean
The
pipes?
solid gold dancers.
Oh my god.
He was bringing them in for the Christmas party. Do you have any idea what kind of ransom this country would pay for the solid gold dancers?
Nothing. Pretty much nothing.
But if they're
I don't
solid,
know, you're a foreign mercenary. I don't think you appreciate how much the United States loves the solid gold dancers.
but if
What?
they're solid,
There would be nothing to go on our daytime talk shows and do their dance numbers.
Oh, wait, that's an actual
All
group.
that dead television airtime.
Shit, who is the Solid Gold Dancers?
Neal,
Dude, I was born in the mid-'80s, right? I don't actually remember the 80s. I just grew up on the, like, pop culture that resulted from the 80s that survived. It looks like the Solid Gold 80s were popular, or the Solid Gold Dancers were popular in the 80s, but not after, because I've never seen these people in these outfits.
or one of those 80s things that just disappeared afterwards.
Thank the gods. Look at these people. This is outstanding. Oh
Was
my
one of
god, the height
born
of
of
fashion.
the 70s, that 70s still feel that kind of crept into the early 80s before the 80s could finally come
Oh
into
yeah. These guys are solid gold early 80s outfits. Oh my god. I encourage everybody to Google solid gold dancers and just go to the images tab and scroll through it. This is amazing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Cool.
All I'm seeing is like one piece.
Ridiculous one-piece leotards with like leopard print leotards that have like stripes down the sternum all the way to the belly, and skirts and bejeweled things with collars and spikes coming out of them, and like weird shit. This was an amazing
As I said,
time.
Consider, he's a Swedish guy who claims to be German. He's not interested in that. No. He would think simple. He has a simple plan, and he does not lose threats.
A simple plan? What part of this is simple?
Oh,
Elevators open. Roll for initiative.
Nice. Uh-oh. He's got a lot of dice there, boys.
Damn it! But somehow, Dirk Stone goes first.
I toss him a
slow
stick of-
motion as the doors open in slow motion. See, what do I see in the elevator there?
You
I'll just hand him a stick.
see
C4.
many terrorists armed with pistols and submachine guns.
how many fit in an elevator?
A lot. But they're right there, and the doors are opening right in front of you. Dirk, what do you do?
Dirk, throw some C4 at him.
Well, I had intended this for later, but this seems like the moment. In slow motion, I pull out that thing I told you I just gave you the message about.
I see it.
Throw that, let's say slide it, throw it like bowling, sliding along the ground into the elevator.
All right.
And then I turn to the others in slow motion, and I go, and you can see me gripping a detonator in one hand, and I jump behind something that really shouldn't stop an explosion, but will in this
Give me
case.
a saving throw versus breath weapon, everybody in the party.
Oh.
And Rob, roll me
Oh, no.
6d6 as your fireball spell goes off.
Peter
Nice,
Peterson.
Peter Peterson.
My cloak flaming in the explosion. I jump.
15 might actually even make it.
Oh, you're close.
If we fail, can we make a dex check to ride the explosion?
Yes, Neal, can we?
Your saving throw versus breath weapon is a 16 that you need. Oh, so close. All right, the C4 goes off in an explosion that ruins all of the guns and ammunition that could have been recovered from these people. And rolls out. Those of you that passed your saving throw, Peter Peterson, you take 12 points of damage. Chad and Dirk, you both take 25 points of damage as the C4 blows up. You guys can ride the explosion, but there's nowhere really to go with it, other than just like throughout the room. But all...
Well, it was contained in an elevator. I mean, that
Oh, it
limits
expands out the
direction.
elevator.
I mean, it limits the explosion somewhat.
But I mean, are we really within 20 feet of that elevator?
Dude. Yeah.
We should have
It
thought about
blows
that.
up. Taking 10 terrorists with it, but you guys take some serious damage in the process.
Wow, that was.
So I think like as I'm watching it come at me, it's like,
Well, that'll actually kill me. I'll be down.
You'll be at 0. or below?
I'll be in negatives. I already
Give
have.
me
I'm
a
already down
willpower
11.
check, Dirkstone.
So I'll be down at 36.
Give me a willpower check. See if you can muscle through, regardless.
All right. D20.
Dirkstone rides the explosion right into a concrete pylon, hitting it and knocking himself out cold. He's badly wounded. He's got burns across his back. Glass has shattered, embedding itself in him all over the place. There's lacerations everywhere. Chad Gronk is hit with like shrapnel from the elevator, so you've got like little bits in it all over you. Peter Peterson was standing behind a pylon, so it's just like burn marks on him, and like his clothes are tattered, and like maybe little bits of like concrete shrapnel of like embedded in his legs slightly. So you're all wounded. Dirkstone's unconscious.
While I go up to him, the best medicine against unconsciousness is alcohol. Give him a pour a swig of his whiskey into his mouth.
Pour some whiskey in his throat and like dump the rest over his wounds. The pain snaps him back out of it.
Not the rest. I take one swig for myself. I offer the other one to.
Yep. I'll take a swig.
All right, both of you can regain D6. The swig on Dirk and the pouring it on your wounds can bring you back up to D6 HP. Dirkstone.
All right.
You all gain 3 HP. Wow, look at that.
Oh wow!
And I think we can safely assume that the explosion like has torn my janitor thing and maybe like ripped open my sleeve where the Navy SEAL tattoo is there.
Yeah.
On my arm.
Yeah.
My coat is tattered at the ends, where the shrapnel went through.
Peter Peterson standing coolly behind the pylon. You hear over your radar, not radar, your radio, Hans's voice.
I love listening to radar. I always drink coffee when I listen to radar.
God, why does my radar sound like sonar?
So you hear this voice calling, Niles! Niles! What was that?
Niles. Oh, crap. So I'm not going to actually say it in the radio, but it's like, sounds like Niles took the elevator down.
You gained 5 HP. That was good.
I can't take it.
I have to say, Hans, we had a barbecue up here, and you guys took a ride to hell.
Klaus! Phoenix! Oscar!
Oh yeah, that Phoenix did go up in flames.
Go ahead and take 5 HP as well. A few moments pass, and a different voice comes over the radio. I am coming for you.
Okay.
That would be much more threatening if we had any idea who you were and had a previous encounter with you that had been very intimidating.
And who am I having the pleasure to meet?
Carl.
Well, Carl, seems like it's your lucky day.
It is. I get to kill 3 people.
You know what? I will not say anything to that. We have a bunch of C4. He knows what he's getting into.
Joe, what are you going to do now? Elevator is out of commission. I think we have to take the stairs, and someone is coming up to get us.
Oh, remember, there are 2 sets of stairs. Block 1 off. We'll have enough time to prepare. So I say, let's barricade this set of stairs. So that way, if he tries to come up through here, he's going to have to get through there. And that'll give us enough time to prepare, because it's going to take him a while. Or we just set everything up from the other way, like they came last time.
Well then, get ready and set it up.
So I get the lights ready again because it's super dark in here now.
All this waiting, I say we go down and join the party.
Well, let's greet our guest that is coming up first. Isn't that courteous?
It is. It would be impolite to leave him hanging.
Yes.
All right. So what's the plan?
I feel like that would be better if there was some sort of hanging thing going on.
His entrails will be hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, that's dark. Oh, man.
Yeah, wow, dude.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, the C4 blows him up. His guts will be everywhere.
You, man. I mean, are you like,
Oh, seriously, have some class.
Dude, I do not want to know what kind of websites you're going to be going on when the internet comes in 15 years.
Well, don't worry. Al Gore hasn't invented it yet.
All right.
So we're going to barricade one set of stairs and take our
Easy.
position
You guys
there.
are all in the piping room, and an explosion just went off here, so there's like crap all over the place. You can fairly easily, with the three of you, like put a bunch of shit at the top of the staircase to block it off, and then move on to the other one.
Yep. So the other one at the entrance to it, we'll set up the lights.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, when he opens the door, like, boop, flip the lights on. So you said this is a steam room, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Dirk. Any of these pipes can you redirect any of these pipes to blow steam right into his face?
I feel like that would have been a lot better if you had just private messaged me about it, so I could be ready for it without it being announced to the audience.
My bad.
Whatever. It only takes the spin of one valve normally, so.
All right. So you guys are working up here, maybe trying to redirect some of the steam pipes, turn off this valve. You know, you just gotta like break this pipe. Maybe you're gonna have to shoot it or something in order to get the steam to flow out properly.
Oh, I'm leaving that to them. I'm kind of watching out.
Okay. Peterson, can you give me a perception check?
Sure. Oh.
So you're watching out. You've got like your ear to the door, staircase door, and you can hear footsteps coming up the staircase towards you.
I give the others a nod. And step back behind
Yep,
cover.
we all step back. I'd say Dirk is near the valve to let steam go through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hiding, probably behind something, ready to flick the lights on.
Yeah. And I get myself ready to turn.
The order will go: lights, steam, action.
And I get myself ready to step out of cover and just unload the pistols.
Nice. All right. You guys are watching the door. The emergency lighting is on. No, wait. You never turned off the lighting on this floor, so it's just dim lighting from whatever few lights are currently on. Whatever glow comes from the outside. You see the door open, but it opens just a crack.
Mm-hmm.
It shuts again.
As soon as what kind of door is it?
It's like a stairwell door, so one of those big heavy metal doors.
Ah, okay, no, wait.
With like solid concrete walls. This is like the inner core of the building, which is pretty sturdy.
Seems like
Yeah.
And
So
seems like someone didn't fall for the trap.
then, there's a pause, followed by heavy automatic fire.
Excellent. I'm hiding behind something.
yeah, I'm behind cover too, so.
Through the door itself come 30 rounds of automatic fire, just kind of like spraying through the door at whatever's on the other side. You guys all have pretty good cover, so you don't have to worry about it. But the lights get blazed down by the full unloading. There's huge penalties on this, but the 320s in there are perfect.
So the construction lights are out.
Yeah, the construction lights are taken out. And then silence as you can hear one magazine dropping to the ground and another one being fitted back in. And the door also looks like Swiss cheese now.
Okay.
And a voice calls, Peter, Dirk, Chad, it's time to pay the piper. Streeb langsam. And let's roll initiative.
All right, so we're still up here on the pipe floor, where like close to the little unofficial break room, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. They roll pretty decently on initiative. We're still missing a Dirk Stone initiative.
Oh, sorry, I was prepping something else here.
Oh, that's fine. Just do what you need to do.
All right, going last anyway.
All right. The door opens up. Carl steps out for a moment, scanning the area. You guys are all behind pretty hard cover, right? But you're still looking towards the door, so you're like behind posts, like with an eye out or whatever.
I'm not looking at the door. I'm listening only. I'm like with my back behind some hard cover.
Is everyone with their back behind hard cover so you can't see anything?
I'd say I'm looking at him only because it's super dark, and it'd be really hard to just see like a very small portion of a person.
Right.
In this lighting.
What about you, Dirk?
And like as soon as I see those bright lights, like I can see him, like I can see his outline through the Swiss cheese door. Yeah.
I know he's opening the door. Yeah.
All right. So as soon as I see him opening the door, like a foot or the nose of the gun come through, I'll whip around.
So you've got pretty good cover. He's going to fire a burst from his AUG at you. Which is nice. It's the only rifle in the game. So shots ring out. These would probably hit you if you weren't so damn charismatic. Because these are natural 4, 15, 16, 16, 18s, and Carl has way bonuses to hit because he's a badass. Your AC is 15, and you've got cover. So the bullets like whiz by you. They like little chips of concrete splatter into your face as you duck behind the wall. And Carl ducks back behind his wall.
He ducks behind.
Yep.
Okay.
That was 3. God, they almost all go before you. The next guy jumps out, or like hops out of the corridor and pops behind a bit of cover. And then it's your turn, Chad Gronk.
All right. Do you think I could chuck a brick of C4 in through the door, or is the door shut?
You might be able to chuck it through, but do you have a detonator in it? I thought Dirk Stone had all the detonators. Also, do you really want to chuck another bit of C4 in there?
Well, I mean, here's how I think about it. This isn't an elevator. This is behind a concrete wall. So you'd get most of that blast would be contained in there. Sure, it'd arc out or it'd shoot out through that door. But if I'm already behind something concrete, I'd be very well protected.
It would be save for no damage or pass your save and take half damage, probably. C4 is not the answer to every single problem.
But we haven't had nearly enough explosions.
Do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do.
Okay. Well, my lights got flicked out. That's bad.
What are you going to do? Chad?
I can't... Is there anyone that I can see through the door?
No. Everyone's got cover.
Guys, I think this is a great time for, in this maze of pipes, for us all to kind of get separated and have individual little hand-to-hand encounters amid all the pipes.
So what are you doing, Chad?
I'm gonna wait for the next person to pop through the door, and then I'm just gonna like fill them full of holes, and then take off running in different direction.
Cool. The next person goes at 6, and that's what they do. They try and bust out of the door and dart for cover. Tell me how many rounds you're taking.
I'll take 4 shots at him.
So that's -2 for each one, +1 for your dex, so -1 to each.
Yep.
So
a
10
and a
and 12 are hits. Yep. These are D4s.
Excellent.
Nice. He lives. He makes it through.
And then I'll just run off in a different
All right.
direction.
You run off for cover. The first guy that popped through now takes his readied action, unloading his SMG at you as you run away.
Unloading it? Excellent.
Well, not fully unloading it. He's taking 8 shots. If I can find my 8th D20. So 8 at -4 each. He sprays you down and hits you with 1. You take 2 points of damage from an SMG. It catches you in the back of your calf, tearing through your muscles and flesh as you bound away to cover.
You said 2?
2, yeah. That was that guy and that guy. Next up is Peter Peterson.
Well, since there's not a... I'm going to do this. I'm going to get out of my shoes,
Mm-hmm.
put them
That's
like
important.
so the tips are barely visible for these guys. And is there a possibility for me to move through cover, to move continuously through cover here, sneak away?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
All right. So I think we have Chad going this way, Peter going this way, and I think Dirk is still hiding behind some cover over here. Dirk, it's your turn
All right.
to show chat.
Trying to get a sense of. I just see those 2 pillars. Aren't there like pipes and?
Oh
steel-
yeah, there's all sorts of stuff, but I can't draw the entire map, you know? So like,
Well, what I'm saying, if we like move out, is there like basically all kinds of cover, but it's basically a maze?
yeah, there's a lot of cover. It's very maze-like. Most of the cover is pretty soft. Bullets can go through it. It's a concealment, not cover, like air ducts, right? Totally useless for hard cover. It's all soft cover. It's all concealment, not cover. So you can definitely bust out and run around.
All right. I'm gonna grab. That was our break room. It's dark in here. It's pretty fairly dark in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, since this was the unofficial break room, I'm going to grab a handful of 80s holiday snack mix. Chew on a mouthful of that, and then grab another handful in my other hand, and slowly start creeping forward through, like, keeping cover through all the piping. Sort of over.
All right.
They're over here-ish, or where are they on this map?
So we've definitely got Hans back here somewhere, and then we've got Batty
Carl.
1 and Batty 2. Carl, I'm sorry, not Hans. Carl back here. Batty 1 and Batty 2 have come out of hard cover, and are behind some soft cover somewhere. There's like pipes and thingies cruising around, and there's things, and so they're like hiding behind some random cover.
All right. So I'm trying to move very stealthily and sneakily along here.
All right. You guys all kind of spread out in your various directions, and we're going to have a series of one-on-one engagements here. Why don't you each roll initiative, and we'll roll initiative for those against you, and we'll just see how it turns out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm prepared. I hope I run into Carl.
All right.
Nice.
So we're going to do the Rob battle first. So Dirk Stone, you're moving through cover. You're hiding in your complex maze when you hear footsteps coming after you.
All right. Now, I did think of this, that, the problem being the problem of having my gun in one hand, a handful of a 1980s holiday snack mix in the other, and then where the hell is my mop? But I wanted to assume that this being an 80s movie, I could somehow pull the mop out when, even though there was it was kind of a plot hole that people in the future could argue about on the internet comments about, well, how did it even have that? It's like a total plot hole. That movie had so many plot holes type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out the mop, put the Kansas City Royals hat that I carefully made sure it was established I had on top of the mop with all that hairy stuff sticking out, and kind of poke it out past the pipes. And I'll look first at the Kansas City Royals logo on the hat.
CR.
And I say, you cost me $20 in this series. I think you owe me. And I stick stick it out to look like a head peering around a corner to try to see if Carl is there.
Oh yeah, someone unloads with a semi-automatic weapon at you.
Okay, so I hear it after, how unload?
30 rounds come out at you.
Nice. And so
it's just a full... Your mop gets ripped up and torn to shreds and just falls to pieces.
And then do I get to hear the click, click, click?
Oh, definitely.
Even though I don't think a machine gun actually does that?
Yeah, the machine gun doesn't go click, click, click. But you hear it come to a stop, and then you hear a magazine fall to the ground.
Okay, and that's when he doesn't have anything and I can step out and make a one-liner without being shot. That's when I step. And I go...
3 HP Dirkstone steps out from behind the pylon after the mop takes all the rounds.
And I say, I'm here to pay the piper. I raise my hand full of 80s traditional holiday snack mix, and I say, I hope he takes checks. Throw the checks in his face.
Take your shots, no penalties to hit. Go for it.
And I'm just unloading the whole gun. All 8 rounds.
Right. Give me 8 rounds at this guy.
Was D20 8 times?
You just roll 8 D20, man.
Nope.
1, 2 hits, 3, 4, 5.
How many is that even?
That's 6. Give me 2 more. Those are 5 D6s that you're rolling now. 66. Give me 66 against this minion who has 11 HP. Oh god. You blast him all over the place. He drops. All right. Next set that we're going for here. Next group that's fighting is going to be Peter Peterson. You're making your way to the side, going for cover and whatnot. And as you dart from one thing to another, a guy unloads a burst on you of 6 rounds from his SMG.
Did he spot me?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're trying to move through the complicated steam pipe area. That's a D12, not a D20. He unloads a burst of 6 rounds at you, catching you twice. 1, 2, for a total of 5 points of damage.
Do I see him?
Yeah, because you're walking between something and there's a little passageway and he's at the other end of the passageway. He unloads the rounds against you and then quickly ducks back behind whatever his cover is.
Yeah, I give him 2 shots.
Right.
I don't try to hit, but trying to dissuade him from shooting again, and I sprint into cover.
Go for it.
To hide. D20. That's
1 hit.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. Basically useless.
Cover. Yeah. I jump behind cover.
Okay. You got him though. You graze him. It's good. Better than nothing.
Spooked him.
All right. Now over with Chad Gronk and somebody else.
All right.
You are doing what, Chad?
I'm ducking through pipes, probably like trying to hide, wait for this guy to like get into my view so I can pop out and make my own cheesy one-liner at him.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
As the two of you are like looking around.
Nope. Well,
You
I just have
both
to beat
roll
him.
identical perception checks.
So we see each other at the same
Yeah,
time.
so at some point, like, you're both ducking between cover, and you, like, there's something between you, and you both step out from the other side, like, whoop, simultaneously. He brings up his SMG as you bring up your...
I bring up, so I see him and like I just like bring up my, I'm like, oh crap, I need more guns than him. Bring out my SMG and my pistol.
All right,
So-
go for it.
Here's what I'm gonna do: 2 shots with the pistol, 2 shots with the SMG, so total -3. Yeah.
No. The
No?
SMG's at -1, the pistols are at -2.
So okay.
Yeah.
So SMG. All right.
He calls back, duck and cover.
So I'll do. So that's 1 hit with that, and then 1 hit with the pistol.
Yep, 1 with each of them. And he's given you like, you know, a bunch of rounds. He's giving you like 10. Well, no,
And,
he's giving you in half a clip. He's doing 15.
So when he does that, I'll like pop around. I'll say, I like my gun layout like I like my news. Fair, doo-doo, and balanced. Poof, poof.
Nice. Those definitely hit. Roll me some damage there. That's so good. 5 points of damage. He unloads 15 shots at you, but your high charisma, you know, you managed to get into
He
cover.
he could not handle my fair and balanced.
He does not handle your fair and balanced. You take 4 damage as 1 round catches you in the bicep before you duck away. You tag him for 5.
All right.
Right. Okay. That's that. Let's go to the next round of initiative. Dirk Stone, you're by yourself. Peter Peterson, you've got a guy, and Chad Gronk, you've got a guy. They're like behind covers from you.
Dope. Oh. All right.
Okay, Peter Peterson, you go first.
Okay. I'm going to take one from one of the magazines, the spare magazines. I'm going to take 1 bullet. Take it in the same hand as my take out my Swiss Army knife. Like,
You know what? I almost forgot that it's Christmas. I have a gift for you from your southern neighbors, and it's not Nazi gold.
and I drop the bullet on the ground, and I throw the knife at his position. And I hope, since it's dim lighting, he assumes I just threw a grenade at him.
Oh.
And then I take the one pistol that I have.
Give me a charisma check, Peter
Okay.
Peterson, to see if you can, you know, against his intelligence. Oh, nice. He immediately starts running for cover somewhere else as the
And
comes
that's
out.
the moment what I'm waiting for.
Does he run into me?
We'll see if he survives Peter's attacks.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
1 hit, 1 crit. Roll me 3d. Actually, that's a double crit. Roll me 4d6. Oh, that's exactly his HP. Yeah, you pop a bunch of rounds in his back. He topples, landing at the feet of Dirk Stone.
Idiot.
I go up and pick up my Swiss Army knife.
All right, back on the other side, we've got Chad Gronk facing God knows who.
All right. So
I think we're down to
we're all
Connar.
running around. I'm gonna like agilely duck and weave my way through bob and weave my way through all the pipes and get up near this guy. Pop him with 2 shots with a pistol. 1P7, $1,000. Pop him with 2 shots with SMG. SMG. 3,500. Satisfaction of seeing this bastard die. Priceless.
+2 to hit. That's good.
Oh yeah. All right, pistols. That's
one hit.
All right. And then both of those are hits.
Those are both hits. Roll me some damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You hit him for 10. No, you hit him for 6. I can math, I promise you.
Total of 11
Right.
with the last shots that I had too.
Right. And it's his turn. There we go. He opens up with the remaining 15 rounds as he runs back towards the stairwell, just spraying and praying you down. So this should be 5, 10, 15. So one more hit on you with a submachine gun for 3 points of damage as he makes it back to the stairwell on his turn, leaving us with Dirk Stone.
I'll say, does he run by me on his way back to the stairwell?
Well, that's a good question. Let's find out. Give me a charisma check, Dirk Stone.
He suddenly stands in his way.
No, absolutely. No, in fact, he does run past you, but he runs past your back. And he actually finished unloading his magazine. So he runs past your back and you hear a click, 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 click. As he tries to unload rounds he does not have into you.
That's too bad. I was so ready for this. Well, wait, he stops to click, click, click at me, right?
He clicks as he runs, and then he runs and ducks behind this hard cover again.
All right, so I know he's empty.
Yep. Your turn.
So I look at my gun, which I know is empty because I just unloaded every round I had. Mm-hmm. I look over at my broom, or at my mop, where the whole thing has been shot off, and now it's just a hole it happens to be really sharp on the end where the mop has been shot off.
Mm-hmm.
I flip it around and I stalk over to where the guy is hiding. And I have it with I'm now holding the mop handle with the sharp end down and the blunt end up. And when I step around the corner to face him, I go, "Can't you read the sign?" And I point at the sign with the mop handle and say, "Employees only." I jam the sharp end of the mop handle into his foot and then smack him across the head with the butt of the gun.
Give me a roll to hit.
All right, so I guess I'm doing dual attacks. So what do I?
It starts up with a regular roll to hit. I'll give you +2 for the great one-liner. So D20 +2 to hit, man.
All right.
You go to stab it in his foot.
So the mop stab.
Oh, you grab him. 2d4 damage for the spear.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Just barely catches his foot, and then use the blunt end of it to whack him in the face.
Pistol. Oh, they're gonna whip him with the butt of the pistol.
Oh, even better. Another roll to hit at +2. Oh, just barely cracked him in the face.
All right, how much damage for the pistol whip?
Improvised weapon, D4 plus strength mod, but you don't have one. It's D4.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You crack him in the head, he drops to the ground, bleeding and unconscious.
Okay.
And that's when Chuckle comes from behind you.
Carl ain't
And-
dead.
No, this wasn't Carl. This was the 3 other henchmen. You turn around at the last moment, Dirk. You see Carl with his very distinctive AUG. He looks at you. There's a blare of gunfire.
All right. Unluckily for him, I happen to be standing in front of a steam pipe. Let's hope that I can duck down and the steam can hit him in the face or something.
Oh no. Oh god, Carl smashes you with 3 shots to your chest, Rob.
That'll put me down since I've got 3 hit points.
Yeah, especially because he does 17 damage. Dirk Stone gets ripped apart in a hail of bullets, which then hit the steam trunk and like starts blowing steam out at Carl, who cries and retreats back downstairs.
Real talk though, steam's hot.
Steam is hot. Yeah, it's like melted parts of his face.
Yeah.
The two of you find Dirk Stone moments later. He's on the ground, big, like 6 rounds in his chest, or bleeding to death. Dirk, do you have any last words for your companions?
As I look down at the holes in my chest and the blood everywhere, I'm like, God damn it, who's going to clean this up?
Dirk Stone is dead. It's just Peter Peterson and Chad Gronk.
I like
Carl's
hang my
still out
head.
there.
Did they get any? Does that buff them that I died and gave like a not
Absolutely.
caring about dying line so that they can go into the last battle?
Yes. I will give you guys advantage. Oh god, that's way too complicated to roll. I'll give you some yet to be determined buff in your next combat encounter.
I'll hang my head. You're a good man. Pull out my super fancy lighter and light up the last of his cigarette. So at least he gets to go out. One last smoke.
Yeah, I like close his eyes.
You fought good, janitor man. No, Dirk.
Never did get to use the gun that I'd hidden in the back of my pants.
Unfortunate. All right. Peter Peterson and Chad Gronk.
Hey guys, just we'll tell you what. Just a quick Zoom message, I guess, here to everyone. Let's see, how can I get this back to everyone?
Just above the typing line, there's a drop down.
2.
All right. So while he's typing that, what do you guys do?
I do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the next part. What I was gonna do is as soon as this battle was over, but you guys can do now.
Or you guys can do your own thing. Rob often has great advice, but feel free to branch out too.
So how about we hunt that German guy down? Let's hunt the last German bear.
Yep.
Make them extinct.
All right, so let's do a quick check-in with you guys. What's your HP at? Starting
9.
with Chad's at 9. Peter?
33.
33?
23.
Oh, okay. You're still doing really well, Peter.
Yeah. So I've gotten like
Professional. Peter the professional.
All right, what's the plan? You guys going after them?
all right. Yeah, we definitely do that.
What are you guys doing?
All right. Where do we want to pick this battle?
Well, do you know where the vault is?
The vault? It's in the basement.
Well, if they want to get there, want to get through the vault and get what's in there, let's meet them on our terms.
Guys, it's like you've got 9 minutes left.
You can do it.
Right there.
I think
If
you just
they're
go straight in.
As long
Alright.
as this has taken, I think they probably gather at the vault and get ready to escape.
I agree. So, do we want to meet them at the vault or on their way out of the vault?
Well, what way would they go? Yeah, there's a garage down under, right?
There is a garage down under.
You know, let's give
They
that
prob-
car a little present.
Someone's been a naughty elf.
But I have to say I love playing Secret Santa, and we have the perfect gifts.
And I let us point at the back of C4.
All right.
Down to the basement. Or down to the garage. Garage.
You get down to the garage.
All right. Do we see their conveniently armored van?
They have a few armored vehicles down here, actually. And as the elevator doors open, there are 4 guards standing nearby
We
the
blew
elevators.
up the elevator.
Yeah. The elevator's
There are many elevators in a
We
building.
probably
take-
would not go the
We would take
elevator.
the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of we go.
Sure. I mean, either way,
some-
the guards are in a position to cover the entrances. So you guys come down the stairs, open the doors, and there are 4 guards armed with SMGs right there. Roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
We kind of bust open the door. There's some doves flying from the doorway.
You guys have the equivalent of inspiration from Dirk's dying words. No penalties on attack rolls for the first round of combat. Oh wow! Actually, not the Rock. Chad Gronk goes first.
All right. So I see them all out there, and I'm just like, "This is for you, Dirk." And I just start running out in slow. It's like slow motion, and I'm just got my SMG, and my pistol, and at some point they're probably like shooting back at me, and
definitely.
I'm also shooting them while I'm diving behind cover.
All right,
so
so
I'm
you-
like flying through the air, just.
And this is the 80s, so technically it's not derivative of the lobby fight from Matrix.
Exactly.
Correct. The lobby fight from the Matrix is derivative of the 80s.
Exactly.
So go ahead and make as many attack rolls as you want with no penalties.
I'm sorry, Neil.
He's out the room before I even get to shoot some.
Boom.
So that's 14
the
rounds
last-
with your SMG.
Yep. 14 rounds with SMG, 4 rounds with the pistol, and both are unloaded now.
Okay. So that's 1 hit with the pistol and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits with the SMG and 2 double crits with the SMG.
So 2 double crits. That's 7 hits.
6.
That'd be 10.
6 and 7 is
1, 3.
13.
Yep.
Yeah, 13 hits with the
13d4.
SMG and 2 hits with the pistol.
Hell yeah.
And I'll just divide the damage amongst all of you. Shit.
So they each take 11 damage.
Yeah.
One takes 12.
So the first guy goes down, the second guy goes down, the third guy goes down. They all go down. Dude, they
Oh,
just-
it's all because of Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us that inspiration, and then this is for you, Dirk.
Do I still have the inspiration for the
You
next
do. So Chad comes out, runs out, dives behind cover. The enemies begin to scatter. They start unloading their weapons, but Chad's leaping dive just mows down all 4 enemies. Peter Peterson, it's your turn.
Do I see? Are there any other guys left here?
No, but there's armored vans blocking the where the big underground terminal would lead to the downstairs vault. So in the garage, there's like a separate special elevator that just goes to the underground vault. And these guys were positioned to like guard that elevator shaft. So now it's your turn.
Let's get these vents out of the way. Maybe not. Let's try not using the C4.
I take out my Swiss Army knife and go to the door of one of the vans. And I try to crack open the door.
I searched the guys for the keys.
You find the keys. They're in the van, like just left in the ignition.
Oh, so then the doors are definitely unlocked.
Vans are totally unlocked, keys in the
Oh.
ignition, ready to go.
Yep.
then let's get the vans out of the way.
All right, vans are cleared.
I kind of move the van that he is in. He blocks the view to the carnage of the dead guy. And he left.
So, how do we want to do this? There's only one way in, but only one way out.
Slash the tires on all but one van.
Are you guys not going down to the vault room?
We're gonna slash the tires as an insurance policy.
Okay. You slash the tires on the van easily. There's
Alright,
plenty of
all but
knives
one-
lying around.
All but one van,
Mhm.
and then I'd say we hook up like one bit of C4.
To that
on the van.
van.
Yeah.
So if we go down,
To the ignition.
Yes, we wire it to we like turn the car off, leave the keys in there, like hook it up to the ignition.
Definitely, the C4 is hooked up to the battery, so should the battery turn over, there you go.
So, ready for one last run.
Oh yeah.
All right.
oh, one thing I do, from one of the vans, he slits the tires. Can I shoot one door off, like open it and from the inside shoot at the what is it called? What it holds it in place?
The hinges?
Yeah, the hinges.
You want to shoot
Like-
out the hinges of the door?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Okay, and then I have a door, like a corner.
Oh, as like a shield?
Yep.
It's not going to add anything to your AC, just so you know.
I give it to him. I mean, I have 2 guns. So
Yeah.
I have to. So I still need to shoot.
Okay.
Get a bit of insurance.
There's just the one elevator that goes down to the ground floor. Or to the sub-basement that has the vault in it. What is the plan as you guys go down?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I'd say I also grab another SMG,
Sure.
so that way I'm just like,
2 SMGs.
you may have 30 rounds, but I have 60. And then I grab like as many spares as I can.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You won't run out of ammunition. You'll just have to reload in between rounds. But you both have way more ammunition than you need for this battle, considering what's lying around here.
All right.
I take it that this is you guys readying attacks for the moment the doors open.
Yep. And we get the... and right as the doors are about to open, I look at the Walkman that we picked up from Dirk. And I hit play. And Don't Stop Me Now starts playing.
Oh shit! All right, you guys descend, and just as the first of many crescendos in "Don't Stop Me Now" comes on, the elevator doors open. You
I
can
was
see
gonna say-
Carl and 3 more henchmen.
I was gonna
And-
say, you guys remember I mentioned
Yeah.
that this is a lost opportunity. I mentioned that it was Queen's greatest hits on there.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Queen's greatest hits include, what could it possibly include except Another One Bites the Dust?
Oh, I don't know.
That's
"Don't Stop
for-
Me Now" is a pretty good song, though.
Okay.
But that's for when we're fighting Hans.
All right. You guys open the door. You see Carl and 4 more henchmen that turn to face you as the doors open.
As the doors open and the lead starts flying.
Yes, crowd control is here.
All right. Peter has no penalties on his attacks. Chad has regular penalties on his attacks, but you also have 60 rounds that you're firing, so,
Yeah.
like...
Maybe I should go first with my 16 pistol rounds.
Give me
And
your 16 rounds.
I just slowly walk towards them, unloading the pistols. Ooh, that's a
So
lot of hits.
That is
10, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits, including like crits and all that stuff. So give me 14 d6. Oh my god.
It's basically the Matrix gunfire. A bit of gun fu in there. as they turn around.
Okay, so with all of those shots, you kill Hans's 3 bodyguards and do 2 damage to Hans.
Carl?
No, not Hans. I'm sorry, Carl. You killed Carl's 3 lackeys and hit Carl for 3. Meanwhile, Chad.
And I step into an alcove that is probably there.
Right. Chad, give me your
All right.
60 D20. Of course, you need natural 20s to hit, but give it to me.
So
But
basically, I stand in the
60
hallway.
d20, odds are I'm going to hit.
Yeah.
Near, I stand in the hallway, smoke coming from my guns. The clips fall out of them. I step to the side. He just unloads.
1 hit.
Oh my god, there's only one.
You just shower bullets across the entire area. Carl, with his excellent AC, manages to like dive behind this big, heavy metal barricade that's conveniently placed for him. Give me a D4 on your hit against Carl.
Don't
All
worry,
right,
guys. God.
You both graze Carl, who has already been wounded in an earlier battle.
I'm pretty sure that Carl was running across like maybe some big glass thing that their bullets were like following him, shattering the glass.
He also got
Carl
steam
until,
line
like, finally
ruptured.
Mrs. Carl reached the cover, like one bullet did hit him.
Yeah, it's the very last bullet before he ducks behind cover catches him in his foot, and you can see him like slide to the ground at the end of it. All right, Carl's badly wounded.
Is it
Well-
just like an open corridor between him and us, and he's hiding behind a corner?
Yeah, there's like the elevator here, and then kind of a hallway to a larger room where there are some metal barricades that are actually like complicated computer terminals. There's also like a little
But they're not
security
just
guard
Swiss
station,
cheese.
which is where Bastian has like ducked into.
Right.
And then behind those like terminals, which are also heavy cover, you can see Hans Gruber, who steps into the vault as it opens. Let's roll initiative, because I'm going to consider that a surprise attack round on Carl.
Excellent.
He's got himself an AUG, though. He's got an actual rifle.
Oops.
Well, that's fine. You can keep that as your initiative roll.
Okay. I'll take that one as the initiative over an attack roll.
Go for it. What do you do,
All right.
Chad?
Boom. Drop the rounds. Reload. And then can I get a shot? Can I get some shots off at Carl?
He's hit behind hard cover right now. You can't even see him.
Behind. All right. Can I see anybody? I can see Hans. Yeah. He like stepped into the vault, but the vault
He's
door
like
is covered.
the vault opens at an angle, so you can like see him walk into the vault,
Okay.
but like he's within the confines of it.
So if Carl's behind like a corner or something,
Mhm.
is there a way that I could like flank him and get around my own cover, where I'm covered from him but he isn't covered from me?
I think I'm unclear, and let's do a quick sketch, a doodle.
Yes, please.
You will. So you're at the south of all this. There is an elevator
Just curve the bullet.
Yeah.
that
Obviously.
leads into a straight hallway that opens up into a much larger room.
Okay. With the vault all the way at the end.
Yeah, if I can highlight all of this and move it. Love of all the gods. Perfect. And the vault is actually kind of like a circular thing,
Yeah.
like this, with a door over here, and there's like a computer terminal banks that come out like
and
this.
where did Carl hide?
Carl is behind this right here, and there's also a security substation over here that has like a bit of like a desk that steps out. And then there's like a metal detector right here. I guess the desk goes all the way up to the metal detector.
That's basically
Alright.
where I am hiding. But
Yeah.
in that
Okay.
security station.
Yeah, so we've got
Alright.
Peter, and we've got Chad, and we've got Carl, and we've got Hans. Somewhere in there. And it is Carl's turn.
No, it's Chad's turn.
Chad's turn.
All right. So, does the vault door open from the right or from the left?
This is the opening to the vault.
It's not what I asked. Does it
Yeah, I'm
open?
not sure what you're asking.
And does the door open towards him or away from him?
Oh,
Something
no, it's
like
like one of those
that.
like fancy vaults that like slides to the side. So it's not like
okay.
a full-fledged door. It's just like a...
Okay.
So it's either open or closed with no door to get in the way.
Very well. So
Come on.
what I'll do is I'll slide up. Oh, I don't want to do this. I'll slide up and hide behind this desk right here,
Mm-hmm.
and wait for Carl to poke his head around the corner to try and spray and pray us, because I know that's what he likes to do.
All right. Peter Peterson, you're up next.
Reload. And I'm going to ready my shots for when Carl pops out of his cover.
Well, sure enough, Carl eventually sticks his head out of cover, and your guys' shots go off at the same time as Carl's shots go off, and he is taking aim at Peter Peterson.
Don't forget I'm behind
Yeah.
cover, so
He's also behind cover. Everyone's got cover.
no.
In the true fashion of 80s action movies, hundreds of shots will be fired, and only a few will hit anything.
Yeah. I'm emptying half of both my magazines.
So they're each at like -7, but that's still doesn't matter. All right. So he opens fire on Peter Peterson and snags you twice with his AUG
Okay.
for 8 and 5, 13 damage to Peter Peterson.
I
Oh.
hit nothing.
So
Looks
subtract
like-
6 from every single one of those,
Right,
and that's
so
a lot of
you
hits.
hit him twice.
Or
Yeah, because he's got cover too. So you hit him
Alright, he's
twice,
got cover.
Chad.
so even that 18 doesn't hit.
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Boom, 7
Ooh.
damage.
You guys, you get him hard, and then he ducks back behind his thing while he reloads.
Excellent.
All right, and then next round initiative. While you guys are rolling for initiative and everyone's like reloading their weapons, you hear Hans calling out from inside. You still coming? We can be rich men, all of us. What's the point of all of this violence?
Oh, Peter is considering now. He's like,
All right.
Peter, I kind of sat down now behind the cover since he got me probably in the leg and kind of the shoulder.
All right. Carl comes out with his AUG really fully reloaded, and being the ballsy ass brave man who rolls a 1 on initiative, he is coming straight for Peter Peterson. He runs in here, throws himself into the room, and is going to unload everything he's got against you, Peter Peterson. 30 d20. He's gonna need 20s to hit, I think. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Hits you
Ooh,
twice.
Ooh.
As he like
Ruh-roh.
runs in, he sprays as he runs and like dives into the room, hoping to get cover against Chad after he kills Peter, dealing Peter 5 and 2, 7 points of damage.
I'm still up.
All right. He immediately begins like reloading in a panic.
I have like this crazy smile.
And as you're recovering from your blows, Chad does what?
All right. I'm going to jump, slide over the desk, land in a roll, pop up on a knee, and unload the rest of my smigs on him.
All right. He's got absolutely no cover right now.
Oh, sweet. And I turn him into Swiss cheese.
Oh, yeah. That is 4 hits.
Excellent. So wait, even the 17 and
17, because you're at -7 to hit, and Carl actually has like 12 AC.
the 8? Okay, 12.
Yeah.
So that's you said 4?
4 hits. I see 2 18s and 2 20. Oh, and a 19.
there's
That's 5
19.
hits.
5 hits. Dope.
Oh yeah, he only had 6
Yeah.
HP left. How does
yeah,
it
so-
look?
I roll up. I like freaking at him. It's like you're gonna have to Carl a dry cleaner for that suit.
Thanks, but I had that.
And I reload.
Stepping out from behind the safe comes Hans. He's got in one hand a briefcase that's like closed, but there you can see papers sticking out of it, bearer bonds sticking out of it, and that's wrapped around a woman's neck or chest and stuff. So it's holding her here, and with his second hand, he's got a pistol aimed at her head, and he steps out. You're going to let me go now. There's lots of money left over in the safe for you.
Like as he says that, I'll whisper to.
I turn my head, the back of my head towards Hans for a moment. I give him, put my glass up and give him Shed a wink.
All right, Hans.
I still point my weapons at Hans.
Let her go once you step into the elevator. And we can all walk away from this.
He nods. Makes his way into the elevator. Doesn't let her go. He reaches out with a foot, kicks the button, the elevator doors close, and it begins to ascend.
Well,
Don't worry, we still got the backup plan.
he's dead.
Plan B. And then we're gonna go up, and in the best sort of comedic action movie, we're gonna just keep pushing the button.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like some really crappy 80s music go, instrumental only 80s music going.
Elevator music.
You know, how long do you think it takes him to ignite the engine and blow himself up?
Say again?
How long do you think it will take until he blows himself up with that engine?
We might be able to make it up before he blows them both up.
Bing! Elevator doors open.
All right, and that's for us to get in there and now wait our way up. Wait our way as we get up there.
Okay. You get up, and sure enough, he's got the woman in the car. She's in the passenger seat. He's in the driver's seat.
Hans, let her go. And we won't do anything.
He pulls a pistol up, aiming through the windshield at you, and says, "Why should I let her go?"
Well, we could shoot you up right now. We could probably kill one of us, but the other, look at his ammunition. I still have 4 pistols. We will take you down, at least. Just let her go, and we can leave all of this. You lost enough.
He nods to her. She gets out of the car, big, heavy, pregnant belly and all, and starts
I'll
stumbling
wave her
away.
over here. Wave her over here.
Wave her over.
Okay.
And I start running towards her to get her behind a pillar.
Okay.
Like
You go to grab her. Hans turns the car on.
Yeah, as she left her, let her go. I already ran towards cover.
All right. And give me
one of us has to freaking
saving
try.
throws versus death. You guys all have solid freaking cover here, but I need saving throws versus death anyway as the car bomb goes off.
All right, so right as I see him start to turn, I'm be like, "Merry Christmas, Hans!" as the explosion starts.
Oh
my
god. Neither of you fare very well. You both take half damage because you're behind heavy cover, so you each take 7.
I'm
That's-
down. But willpower save. Willpower check.
What are you at, Chad?
2.
Oh.
I'm at -4. So my willpower is 16. So
20 plus 16? You get thrown
Nice.
against a wall, you collapse to the ground, but you barely cling to life, even though you've got these like huge wounds that are bleeding all over the place. You're crippled in your movement.
Yeah, I kind of walk over to the wreckage, like at one of the flames. I kind of
Can I say the
light a
freaking
cigar.
explosion relit my cigarette from earlier?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I go up to the burning wreckage, light my cigar.
Merry Christmas.
How'd the pregnant lady fare?
You had covered her with your
Okay.
body, so
Good.
she had total cover from the explosion.
Good.
If you had died
Okay.
here, you would have died saving her life. So it was all bases were covered. All right. The police show up a little bit later, finding the terrorists all dead, and the two of you escape. Well,
All right,
maybe not
so-
fully escape. As the cops are swarming in and things are getting knocked
as
down.
the cops swarm in, I'd say I found like something to sit on. I've got my feet kicked up,
hmm
and when they pop in, I'm like, "Don't worry, guys. These terrorists, their game is through."
It's a Christmas miracle.
You guys take a moment of rest as firefighters and police officers and EMTs and other first responders show up to help the wounded, the dying, the dead. You see one of them carting off a stretcher, and on it you see Dirk Stone. Dead.
I kind of give a.
I'd say I take the whiskey that he had.
Still
I-
tucked, untouched by the bullets somehow in his pocket.
Mhm. And
There's
take
just
the
a little bit
whiskey.
of whiskey left.
Yep. And as like I stop him, grab that. You're a good man, Dirk. Pour a little out for him, and then take a swig, pass it off to Pete.
Yeah, the last of the whiskey spilled
Mm-hmm.
and drunk.
We each take a sip and then pour the rest out for him.
Bodies all come out. The police come over. Deputy Commissioner Dwayne Johnson comes over to you guys. What the hell have you done? You've blown up half a goddamn building here. We had this under control. I'm gonna bring you up on so many charges. Your grandchildren are gonna be born in jail.
I just walk up to him and I reach into my jacket.
You can call my lawyer.
I just give him the card and walk off.
He whirls on chat. You, smarmy, smithering, jackass.
Just remember who owns your boss.
What?
I'll like take off my freaking take off my jacket full of bullet holes, just like throw it over my shoulder and just walk away with him being utterly confused. I still probably got like not like the actual guns themselves, but like ammo hanging from
Right.
various stuff that I
Right.
just walk through there and it's like, yeah, I just walk off. Probably back up to the party.
And I think we're gonna end here. No Carl springing back from life. No Dirk springing back to life.
We made
I was so wanting to be the one who put down Carl.
I know, but
I
there was
know.
it ended this way instead. This is
There
also
was
beautiful.
no
ending.
chance that Carl survived that.
And I was gonna, and after I did it, I was gonna say, you know what? I'm not cleaning up this mess. And I was gonna light a cigarette and walk away, but
Unfortunately, you died. We did give you a second emergency saving throw to come back at the end, but it got
yeah,
failed.
it didn't work.
It's all right. Well, everybody, this has been our Dice Hard version of Die Hard here on Shenanigans. It was a blast. I had a good time. That might almost be as good as the second film. So,
I mean, this would make for a decent comedy action movie.
this was great. This is definitely top 10 Shenanigan episodes of the year. Maybe top 5 of the year. Probably top 5 of the year. So,
I have
was
to
pretty
say, it reminded me of how I missed playing Shadowrun. Because this was very Shadowrun.
I'd say there's a lot less plans involved than you have in Shadowrun.
Yes, but it's still the scenario and this all.
But yeah,
Nice.
it's also a lot less complicated than Shadowrun.
Yes.
Well, this is all. No, I think we're still gonna have a Shenanigans game next week, probably, maybe, most likely. The players, I'll let you know on like Wednesday or something.
Oh yeah, that's New Year's, you're right.
That's New Year's Eve.
Hmm.
It is to New Year's Day what today is to Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That's it. So any last words before we sign out for the night?
It was awesome.
Oh, yeah. We got a great Christmas gift at work. We only have to come in Christmas night, not Christmas morning.
Oh, how nice. So they wake your ass up at 6 a.m. on Christmas Day saying, just kidding, time to do PT.
No, we don't. We don't do group PT here. We're a whole bunch of
fucking
freaking nerds.
lazy officers.
No, it's nukes.
Lazy officers don't have to do PT. I see how it goes
I mean, the
here.
enlisted guys don't have to do PT either.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta complain. Look, man, you're in the elite group of officers. The rest of us get to complain about officers because the rest of us innately
You
side
weren't
with
even
the
in the
grunts.
military, Neal.
Never been. But the common man must side with the grunt instead of the officer, and I very strongly identify with the common man. So
Neal made enough fictional military that he knows his stuff about military.
oh, I don't know anything about the military. I'm wildly
It is
undereducated
evident.
on it.
Just roll with it, Neal.
I can't pretend to. I would never be that way. But that's it. We will see y'all around for the Angband stream on New Year's Day.
Hell yeah.
New Year's Eve / day. And I think that's it.
Dope.
Dope indeed. Goodbye, everyone. Merry Christmas.